Hi. Good morning. Another late start today. I think I'd rather have a late start and get on here and be fasted. I think that's better. I mean, not I think, I know that's better. It just, if it fits in my schedule. It just depends on the morning. Like tomorrow my cleaners are coming at 10. So it might be better if I just do tomorrow early, actually. Like if I do it around 10, that's not like super early. But when they get here this way, then I'm like out of their way. Might be better. We'll see. Jury's still out on tomorrow. Good morning, good morning. I love you too. Good morning. What's up, Santana? Oh, yay. I'm going to get some good questions today. I'm good, Timmy. How are you? Hello, Paul. Greetings to Costa Rica. Feds. Hi, Sylvester. Good morning, Paul. Big CJ says, miss your face. You look great. Serious as usual. Let's see. Okay. When you woke up this morning, what were your thoughts? Oh. Well, the first thing I thought of was, I can't believe I slept this late. I got calls on Sex Panther at around 3 a.m., which is technically the new day because they run on the Pacific Standard Time. So 3 a.m. I had like a couple calls. Then at 5 a.m. I had a longer call, and then I fell back to sleep. Got my daughter up for school, went back to sleep, and didn't wake up until like 9 o'clock. So, and because I get on the treadmill, I put a little bit of makeup on, make sure I look presentable, that kind of stuff. So that's why it takes a little longer to get out here. Take my arsen, let it kick in. Always take my arsen. That's the only way I become talkative in the morning. Had to take my not profile picture, my photo for the thumbnail on here. You gotta do all the things. You don't mind. Somebody wants to have a call, but I need a few. Tahir says I'm looking gorgeous, thank you. Day is starting good. Kind of chill. It is cold in South Carolina. Kristen, could we see you do a Nike try-on haul? I don't have a lot of Nike stuff, and I think their stuff's kind of expensive to just buy a bunch of random stuff. I mean, maybe. I'll look into it. Roberto says, good morning, Kristen. Hope all is well with the fam. Watching from work here in South Texas. Well, thank you for watching from South Texas. Everything is good. Kylie has her last track meet before Easter break, spring break, whatever you want to call it. So this is her last track meet today. She does have plantar fasciitis. Her feet have been bothering her. The trainer was like, oh, we have plantar fasciitis. So yesterday I Amazon primed like, I don't know, 8 different things for her. So hopefully it offers her some relief. The trainer taped her foot yesterday. It's one foot more than the other, but it's uncomfortable. So, but she's like plowing through. So they're like, you have plantar fasciitis, and then she ran 5.5 miles yesterday at practice. I was like, okay, well, there's that. When's the next bikini try-on haul dropping? Let's see. I like to film the bikini try-on hauls outside. So it has to get warm again. So it's supposed to be warm for sure on Friday. I don't know if Chris is listening and he maybe wants to have a boat day because it's going to be 80 degrees, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if it'll be, hopefully this week. We'll see. I should be responsible and just film the try-on haul, but I could also do a YouTube video on the boat if we do that. So we'll see. I can't give you a final answer yet, but I do like to do it outside, and I'm not doing it in the cold. That is so not enjoyable. You'll see my teeth chattering today. Good morning, beautiful princess. You're my favorite athlete. Thank you, Mara. Paul says, oh, yay. I'm excited for that. I won't say what it is. Oh, somebody's asking for my YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/KristenGraham. I'm live on the treadmill answering questions and talking to everybody that talks to me. It's cool, like talk to text is awesome. Like when it works, it's awesome. But have you ever done like a talk to text where it doesn't work and you hit send because you're like, oh, it's always so good, it's always so good. You hit send and you're like, somebody's like, what did you say? And you're like, oh, I don't even know what I meant to say anymore. Like it is so far off. Hello. Good luck to her. Sorry to hear about that. Oh, her plantar fasciitis. Keeping her in her thoughts. Thank you so much, Roberto. Hopefully it goes well. We'll see. Like I said, I got her a lot of things. I even got her, like one of the things I got her was a stretching thing. A night brace that I just got her, which I used to use because I had plantar fasciitis when I used to run. I was training for a triathlon, believe it or not, when I got pregnant many, many years ago. So I had plantar fasciitis too, but I was training right through it. Actually, that's kind of why I did the try. I never actually did it, and I don't want to, don't ask. But that's why I started training for a try, because I was like, well, I can swim and bike and like take a little bit off of running because I was running so much. So that was helpful for me, but I was an adult like at that time. So I know the night brace does work wonders if it's worn, and she's pretty religious with things when she's told to do something. She definitely has that like OCD personality, like her mother. Like I am like, you tell me like, sit on your head for 15 minutes a day and you know, X will happen. I'll do it. Don't tempt me with a good time. I will do it. Hello to Brazil. Happy Wednesday. The weather is flip-flopping. It is breezy. It is flip-flopping and I don't like it. It is cold. It is not comfortable. I actually popped the heater on in the garage today. Yesterday it was okay. Today I popped the heater on. Nicholas says I'm his favorite. Thank you. Santana says, you coming from New Jersey, looking at where you are now, did you vision this life, or is it mind-blowing to you? It is mind-blowing to me, Santana. And me and Chris like literally talk about it quite often. I feel like if we were in New Jersey, we would still just be like sitting around wondering what's next, which is weird because I feel like we're not those people. But where we lived in New Jersey, and I feel like, this sucks to say because I'm sure somebody from New Jersey is watching this, but I feel like New Jersey was a lot less supportive. When I say like to a friend, hey, I'm thinking about buying a condo. Hey, I'm thinking about buying an Airbnb. Hey, I'm thinking about buying a new boat. People are generally like, yes, like let's fucking go. Where in New Jersey, people are like, do you really think it's a good idea? Jealous of the fact that you're going to buy a boat and they can't. Just the attitude is so different. Like nobody's like uplifting. I feel like here we've been friends with, I'm going to say these people, but I hate saying these people. But the people in South Carolina that we're friends with, we've been friends with for, you say, no more than 6 years. And they are like, just so excited for everything that we do, and we're genuinely so excited for everything that they do. It's just a different vibe. It makes you want to push and do the next big thing, if that makes sense. So I think that we are more aggressive in life because we moved. And I feel like moving also ripped the Band-Aid off. Where like we were nervous to leave, afraid of new things. You have the Band-Aid off, you move to a new state, like literally drive 10 hours in U-Haul trucks several times to move to a new state. The Band-Aid's off and you can do anything at this point. Like, sky's the limit. So I think it definitely opened up doors for us, just in the fact that our attitudes are different. My daughter is high school. I think I missed a sticker, a Q&A sticker, if you want to ask it again. I hope your daughter wins and gets healthy. Red is a good color on you. Tom says, good morning, Kristen, it's an honor to chat with you. You are the most magnificent babes on the planet. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for sharing your life with us. I appreciate you. Good morning, Roger Jr. Thank you, the sun, he said, so beautiful. Mara said, we're waiting for you in Italy. I'm actually going to Greece in October. I'm going to Santorini, so I'm very excited. Okay, Santana says, yes, the East Coast is pretty hard to make it out of. I'm in New York, and everything is expensive, and it's crabs in the barrel mentally here. Yeah. Everything is very expensive. I think, honestly, because we moved during COVID, you were stuck at home. You weren't spending a dime. You couldn't even travel. Like, literally, we were crabs in a barrel, essentially. We didn't move. And it was just one day of pure frustration that we were so stuck that Chris was like, let's move south. And we ended up in South Carolina. I think had we moved anywhere south of New Jersey and just gotten out of like that hole, I think anywhere would have been better. Any place less expensive than New Jersey, actually. Like, if it was more expensive, it wouldn't have been good. But yeah, I definitely can see that. South Carolina, wow, they made a woman like you, damn. Well, actually, New Jersey made a woman like me, and I carried her to South Carolina. Today, for my workout, is it Arthur? I'm actually gonna do a CrossFit workout. It has the workout of the day. The only thing I don't have is a rope, but I have an idea to use my cable rope to mimic a rope climb, because it's basically like that bicep exercise, bis and tris, a little bit of shoulders that you're getting into. So I have an exercise that I'm gonna do in place of rope climbs. It's supposed to be 2 rope climbs. 15 GHD sit-ups and 20 box jumps, 5 rounds for time. So I'm gonna do that today. I think that's gonna be really good on my quads and glutes, but instead of box jumps, I'm gonna do step-ups, because I'm getting my cardio in on here. So I think that'll be really good. So that will be my workout today. I need to come to Michigan. Roger, I hate the cold. Michigan is cold. I remind you of Trish, the WWE wrestler. Thank you. Rock on, honey babe. You're a blessing. Thank you. YOLO, you haven't seen me on your feed on YouTube. I'm still making content. I'm still live constantly, honestly. I just want to post that. I'm going to be getting in the sauna later. Make sure that's there. And post. Okay. Gotta stay on top of everything at the same time. I hope I show up on your feed more now. New collabs on OF. I'm gonna say yes, but I'm not gonna tell you who. When you're doing forced reps and struggling, what do you typically think about to push through? Honestly, one more. You can't think, I can't do it, or oh no, this is heavy, because everything you do is very mental, everything you do in life. And the one thing that I learned being a CrossFit coach, when you're coaching somebody, is everybody's very mental. And that includes like what's going on for you personally in your brain. So if I was coaching somebody and I yell, don't stop, they're not hearing don't stop. They're hearing the words don't and they're hearing the word stop. They're not putting it together. Their brains, because they're in this fight or flight response, their brains aren't thinking clearly. So you want to say go, keep going, one more. Things that are more fully positive that your brain doesn't have to think about. So if you start thinking, 15, 16, and you're doing your curls and it's like, I want to get to 20, 18, you're like, oh God, one more, 19, you're like, one more, 20. That one more is going to push you. You could do one more. You might even hit 21, 22 when you thought you were going to stop at 18, 19. One more rep literally is everything. Mentally, it's everything. I'm actually a little out of breath from talking. Oh my goodness, the love of my life when we went out there. You met the love of your life when you went out where? I'm confused on that comment. Oh, I'm what you need in your life. Yay, Scott says yay, finally got a live stream. Welcome to the show. A little bit less than half of the time left here, so ask your questions. I'm available for it. Yeah, I think we're supposed to have a really nice weekend, so hopefully it's good for us here. It's hard when it's March and you get like an 85-degree day, and the next day the high is like 50 or 60 degrees. Like I know it's March, and I know we weren't supposed to have the 85-degree day or days, but I selfishly don't like to backtrack. Arthur said he likes my basketball video. That was fun. We had so much fun. That's the cool thing about Autumn. We have so much fun together. Like, she's like my redheaded sister. Like, I feel as though every time we get together, we pick up right where we left off. We talk every day. Literally, I texted her right before I came on here. Sometimes I text her that I'm just thinking about her. Literally, she's like my sister that I sometimes hook up with. Why are you so beautiful? Thank you. John said, I get out of breath watching you get out of breath. That's funny. Well, I think my workout today is going to get me very out of breath. I was excited when I saw GHD sit-ups. I do them actually fairly often, but I do really like GHD sit-ups. I mean, what I probably should do, maybe I'll do it actually. Maybe I'll do like a heavy deadlift. It's supposed to be 2 rope climbs. Maybe I'll really change the workout and just do heavy deadlifts, like 2 reps. Because that would be like crazy lower body workout if I change it like that. Like the whole thing is going to be lower body. You'd have 2 deadlifts, which is really like glutes and hamstrings. GHD sit-ups, which is core, but also hits your hamstrings on the recoil. And then step-ups, I might end up doing them weighted. Do 10 on each side for the 20 reps. That could be pretty wild. And yes, I already have the sauna on. I might do that. That's actually a really good idea. So if you ask me what my workout was today, I think that's it. 2 deadlifts, 15 GHD sit-ups, 20 box step-ups on a 20-inch box, and it's going to be 5 rounds. Mario says he looks up to me for my resilience. Thank you. Q&A. Too many meetings? What does that mean? Too many meetings. I mean, I had a phone meeting yesterday, but that's about it. I am due to meet with my accountant for the end of the first quarter. And I guess it's end of the first quarter and winding down tax stuff from last year. Ooh. You're damn gorgeous, baby. Thank you. How's everybody's 2026 going? Are we all killing it? Did we set goals? Are we achieving them? If you can't tell, I enjoy your lives and your perspective from my critical thinking questions. I like your questions, Santana. As soon as you popped in, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get good questions today. I literally said that out loud. Braden Steffens. Am I just supposed to say your name? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Oh no, I'm already married, babe. How do we say that? Aren't seem? What motivates you every day? Life. I mean, guys, it doesn't have to be overcomplicated. When you feel motivated, you can just be motivated because you woke up today. Life is so short. God, I hate to say this, 2 of my best friends had some really scary medical stuff go on. And if you think about it, Chris has had some scary medical stuff go on over the last 6 months, between his nose, his throat, his high fever. I feel like we were back and forth to the hospital way too many times for somebody that's 42 years old. One of my friends, I got a text message at 2 in the morning that she was going to the hospital or that she was admitted to the hospital because she had something kidney related. I'm not going to go into detail, but she's been going through it the last week and it should be hopefully wind down today. And then another friend texted me yesterday morning that she had a fever of 106, which I hope to God she's exaggerating because I think you can end up with brain problems and stuff that high. But holy shit, there's a lot of stuff. And the one friend that had the kidney thing going on, we were on the phone last night. I was wishing her luck today for her procedure. And she said, I hope our friend group has a boring medical future coming up because it's been a lot the last couple months. And I said, it really has. So when you ask me what motivates me right now, knock on wood, the fact that I woke up this morning and that I have nothing going on other than maybe a runny nose and watery eyes from allergies, that motivates me to get up and just move. So I hope that helps answer your question. Hobbies, God, at this point, I like to work out for me. I like to go boating, and I like to travel. My 2026 is going well. How about you? Mine is going really well. I'm hitting all my goals. I'm actually crushing them right now. Roger says, good morning. It's been a while since I've joined you on one of the lives. How are you today? I'm doing wonderful. How are you? My car, oh my God, I don't remember the horsepower off the top of my head. It's faster than the Huracan. Yes, I'm holding onto the handrails while I'm walking. Sometimes I go out to the side, sometimes I hold in the front. Yolo says I'm killing my fitness goals for 2026, especially since I started TRT and taking CJC. Oh, I haven't heard of that one. I love peptides though. How often do you jump rope? Santana asked. I did hear that jumping rope. Cardio can be more beneficial than running. Do you agree? Or is the same result, different exercise? Personally, I feel like it's the same result, different exercise, but it also depends on what you're doing. I feel like jumping rope may, I want to say it may mimic more of a sprint. Then again, I don't know, because you can jump rope for a really long time too. But I feel like the way it hits your body and your muscles, it's more sprinter accommodating, like quick feet, than distance. So I think it really depends on what you mean by running, if that makes sense. Like if you really sit and think about it, if you are just like doing speed rope, right? I feel like it would be more, I don't know, speed. See, then you have, like, now my brain's going, right, Santana? You do this to me. My brain's going now. So you have double unders, right? I feel like double unders would be more for like a sprinter, because I feel like you can only do so many. If you're doing speed rope, you're like a boxer and you're hitting that speed rope. You're working on quick feet, right? But you can really go the distance on a speed rope, like singles, and you're just rolling through them. That might be more endurance based. I don't know, but I think it does mimic running. Like, I think it's really gonna mimic running. I think honestly, any cardio you do is like doing in place of running. Like, running is impactful on your joints. And I feel like jumping rope is going to be just as impactful, because you still have that constant banging on the ground. Whereas if you row or bike, you're getting the same cardio, whether it's a sprint or endurance, right? But there's no impact. So it's different. But if you have some kind of a back or shoulder issue, maybe rowing will irritate you where running might not. So it all depends on what the person has going on. Yes, Clever, you're very late. I'm getting off here in a couple minutes. I can't turn around. I'm on the treadmill. Oh, yay. West Wind is off to Vegas this weekend. I hope it's for fun, and I hope you have a good time. When I was competing, Roger's asking, when you were competing, did you journal, log your workouts, meals, and do you still do that? Yes and no. When I was competing very hard, I had a program that I was following, whether it was CrossFit or whether it was strongman. I was always following a program. So my coach would give me the program and I would report back. But it was usually spreadsheet form. My strongman coach I used to send videos to. So it was logged, but not logged in a journal the way I think you're thinking. My food is always logged, but on like MyFitnessPal, or now I use Kahunas because that's what I use with my clients. So everything was always tracked, just probably not in the way you're thinking. I get very bored writing things down in a journal. We have like 2 minutes left, so get your questions in. Michael, you're getting very spammy. You're gonna end up getting removed from the live. So please stop asking me to turn around. Good morning, good morning. The bed looks good on you. Thank you, Kiko. You have an apple-shaped body. What kind of exercises work for you? Honestly, I think if you start lifting really heavy, you'll really start to take shape, Chad. Lift as heavy as you can comfortably lift. And I feel that for most body types too. Depending on how old you are, especially as we get a little bit older, we really need to work on muscle tone. And muscle helps shred the fat. If you're apple-shaped, you're probably really thick in your midsection, and that would really help you. So lifting heavy, you definitely want to do cardio like I'm doing now. Hit like a 3 on the speed and incline, burn that fat, maybe a Stairmaster, that kind of stuff will be really good for you. But lifting heavy and for multiple reps, like don't do like 5 reps and quit. Do like 12 to 15 reps as heavy as you possibly can. South Park says hi. I can hear your heartbeat. That's funny. All right, guys, I am over 30 minutes. I have a workout to do, and I still have to have breakfast this morning, so I'm gonna shut it down. And I have a sauna session to hit. So lots of things to do this morning. Favorite hydration drink? Oh, I'm at the bottom of this. I'll just finish this out. Hydration, I mean, I like my EAAs, and I actually take salt. Like, I use Celtic salt. So for hydration, I don't like Gatorade and Pedialyte. For me personally, it's not my jam. I don't like a lot of flavor. So the EAAs from Blackstone Lab are awesome. So I take those, I drink those. Typically, I'll drink one during a live, but I'm actually gonna have one now while I work out. And I'm not really a fan of all those other ones. You wanna get your girlfriend a waist trainer? I use Squeeze Me Skinny. You can use KristenGraham SFB at checkout. Squeeze Me Skinnies are awesome. Do I eat candy at all, or is that something you completely cut out? I have a weakness for dark chocolate, Santana. Don't put dark chocolate in front of me. But I've learned to, I love Kit Kats too, and I learned to like stop eating them. So you can train yourself to just kind of stay towards healthier options. And then I just don't buy it. Oh my God, more questions are coming in. I'm gonna have to turn this down. I love going to failure, Bobby. Go to failure. Push it. One more rep, like I said earlier. Okay. All right. I'm going to shut it down. Love you guys, and I'll see you